Hi everyone, my name is Piterpakulski. Today we will continue building a financial model for a bakery business idea, and today we have a very important tutorial. We will be talking about discounting, discounted payback period, net present value. So all these things are living together. So today we will be modeling that kind of stuff. So as usually, like, share, subscribe. You can also order financial models from scratch for your unique business ideas. We can help you with that. At the end screen of this video, I will give you the link to the playlist where I will be placing all these tutorials. And when I completely finish this model, I will give you all the links in the description of this video as well. So you may watch all tutorials from scratch one by one till the final overview of this model. So first of all, let's very quickly run through what we did before during previous tutorials. So we have the unique rule in our model where all inputs are colored with blue color. So this is the input, these are the inputs, these are the inputs, these are the inputs. So when we are playing with scenarios, we are touching only these cells. We're not touching other cells because we wrote formulas there. So first of all, we have the list of breads, cakes, and so on. So this is the product line. We can switch different products from calculations to see what will be the simple discounted payback period, cash flow statement with or without this or that type of product. Here we have the sales plan, we have coefficients, global and local for sales plan. We have the pricing, we have global and local coefficients for pricing to play during scenario analysis. Then we have 5 types of customers. We can allocate the revenues between these types of customers. We can specify the average check for each type of customer. We can switch on and off different types of customers from calculations. Here we can see the list of ingredients that play part in to cook our product line. This is the price per 1 unit of ingredient. We can switch on and off different ingredients from calculations. We have global and local coefficients for ingredients. Here in recipes tab, from top to the bottom, we have the list of products. Then from left to the right, we have the list of ingredients. And here we specify how many units of this or that ingredients we need to cook one item of 1 unit of, for example, bread 1. So for example, to cook one bread 1, we need 5 units of ingredient number 1 and 8 units of ingredient number 15. So here we have the huge list of ingredients. Then we specify when we start operating activity, year and month. Then we specify how fast we are reaching the target revenues from the moment when we start operating activity. Then we are talking about fixed costs. So this is the list of fixed costs. Here inside the typical year, we specify the algorithms for the fixed costs. We have global and local coefficients for fixed costs. We can switch them on and off from calculations, specific items. Then we move to payroll. This is the list of positions, salary per person on one position, amount of people on each position, local and global coefficients, and switching on and off buttons. Then we are moving to investment plan. So here we place what we are investing in. This is the moment when we start operating activity. This is the timeline. These are 3 months before we start operating activity. So this is the investment stage. And inside this period, we are specifying how much we are investing in this or that investment plan item. We have global and local coefficients for these inputs. Plus we have on and off buttons to switch on and off this or that item from calculations. Then we are moving to the loan. Here we can specify the amount of loan, term of loan, interest rate, when we get it, year and month, grace period for principal payments, for interest payments. And then we specify the tax rates. Then we are building the cash flow statement and calculate how much financing is needed. And now let's move to the discounting. So first of all, what we need to do, we need to introduce the discount rate. So the first input will be discount rate. So this will be nominated in percentage. Let's say it will be 14%. So this is the input, so I'm coloring it with blue. And this is a yearly discount rate. Now we need to transform this discount rate to monthly step, because our calculations are done monthly. So for that purpose, I will write this formula. So this will be a discount rate for a month step. Then I'm creating the timeline. So this will be a discounted payback. So first of all, what we are doing, we are specifying, we're calculating the cash flow. So we are doing the result from operating activity plus the result from investment activity minus interest payments minus principal payments. We're not touching equity and loan inflows. Now I'm extrapolating to the right. So this is the cash flow. Now with what we need to count the months of operating or of the project. Counting months. Now I need to calculate the discounted cash flow. So this will be discounted, let's say discounted cash flow. So what I will do, I will take this value and divide it I will freeze this cell. So this will be discounted cash flow. So here we can see that the further we go to the future, the amount of discount is getting bigger. So this is the value without discount, and this is discounted value of cash flow. And now we can calculate the discounted payback period. So I will just do the cumulative formula for the previous line. So here the logic is the same like we had for simple payback period. So when the negative cumulative cash flow turns to positive, so April 2027 will be the point on the timeline where the discounted cash generated by the business itself equals to the amount of money that we've invested in it. So this is the payback moment. And if we want to count months with to know what is the actual value of the payback period, discounted payback period in months, we just need to count the months with negative values here. So this will be discounted So the formula will be very easy. So if this value is less than 0, we will put 1, otherwise 0. Now I'm extrapolating it. Now I will create the totals for this line. So discounted payback period will be 48 months. Simple payback period will be 41 months. And NPV, net present value, will be this value. So this will be the cumulative discounted cash generated by the project at the end of the timeline in December 2032. This will be the net present value of the project. So this discounted payback period will be 48 months. Net present value will be 3,072,111. And now what we can do, we can create a diagram for this line. So the moment of discounted payback period will be the moment when this diagram crosses the timeline axis. This will be timeline axis OX, and this is the moment when we have a discounted payback. So this is roughly maybe April 27. So we can go to this line. So yes, it is April 27 when negative becomes positive. We can copy this diagram, place it, for example, near simple payback period. So what we can do, we can today create quickly scenarios. For example, what will happen if the sales plan will be, for example, 90% of today's values. We can go here, see what will happen with these diagrams. Or, for example, what we can do, so we can play with these coefficients, look at the diagram, see what will be the net present value. So, for example, what will happen with the project if the amount of investment will grow on 30%. Or, for example, 70%. So we can quickly create a lot of scenarios to see how stable our business idea is. So that's why we need all these coefficients, because we will not be playing with the inputs themselves. We will be playing with all these coefficients, these, these coefficients. So this will be very convenient for you. So today I was showing you how we can calculate the net present value, discounted payback period. I hope you enjoyed this. Like, share, subscribe. You can always order your financial models from scratch for your unique business ideas. We can help you with that. At the end screen of this video, I will give you the link to the playlist where I will be keeping all these tutorials. And when I completely finish this model, I will give you all the links in the description of this video as well. So you may watch all the tutorials from scratch till the final overview, absolutely free, one by one. So thank you guys for watching. See you next videos. Thank you and bye.